She obviously has a...
We're live.
Oh, wait. Okay. I'm coming. One sec.
So I think we just went live. I don't think that we've been live, but we have been having a conversation over here in the background.
Right.
So I just want to go onto my channel here real quick and let people kind of come in. If you didn't hear what we were talking about, because I'm going to say what I had to say again. Okay. We're live. Okay, cool. So you guys didn't hear anything that we said. There's only one person watching now. So if anybody else comes in, cool. If not, I'm just going to start going off. Chloe, I meant to email you, Chloe, about accidentally blocking people. No worries. I know you. I know that's an accident. So
I'm just in the middle of dinner. Just ignore me. Stuffing my face.
Stuff your face. It's okay. I can put myself on full screen.
No,
too.
you're right. I like stuffing my face live.
Okay. Thanks, Chloe. I wanted to change.
Hi, Chloe. How you doing?
Yeah, don't be sorry, Chloe. I just wanted to let you know I meant to email you to let you know, like, it's all good. I know it was an accident. No worries. I unblocked them. It's all good. So hopefully they know, I didn't email I don't know their emails or anything. So yes, here's Kaz. Kaz is here.
Hi,
in fact,
Chloe.
we've had some requests that you come back. So
yeah, me. I'm here.
Yes. Yeah,
I just need to fuel up and then I'm ready for a good old chat.
All right. So while you're fueling up, this is about to get a little bit negative here for a minute. So if you don't like to hear cussing, you might want to click off for maybe the next 5 minutes because I'm about to rant a little bit here. Okay.
You're talking to me.
I'm talking to people who are listening.
All right. That's all right then.
So
I don't like swearing.
I'm not. There's nobody that's coming in here randomly with a link.
Right.
As far as on the panel, so I don't know how to share the link. Maybe I could try on my phone. Here, let me try on my phone. Share. Oh wait, it'll be better here. Let me share on here. Just give me a minute. But I am about to go off. So if you guys don't like negativity and you don't want to hear that, it's going to get negative for a minute. All right. You said you just did. Here's the link again. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Chloe. I love you. You're amazing. So, okay. A lot of people didn't see this, okay? But I just want to say for the people who did see this the other day, whoever did hear or see about this, and I want to say, I want to give you guys an apology to Matt, first and foremost, for going off on your channel. I want to apologize to Kimba, Alex, and Bamboo, and all the people in the chat for having to see the fierce side of me, okay? I do apologize to you. I don't apologize for what I said. I don't apologize to that bitch. When somebody disrespects me the way that she did in that chat, she knows who I am. She was pointing me out because I was having a little heated conversation with Anton. Guess what? Anton's my friend. I'm allowed to have a heated conversation with my friend. I don't fucking know you, Genevieve. Who the fuck are you? Stay the fuck out. Stay in your own lane. She called me a fucking charlatan and a fraud in that fucking chat. She told me I was a fraud and I was using people for money. But guess what? I don't charge a whole lot of people for readings. Do you know how I just gave somebody a 2-hour reading for free because they are my friend?
You
I'm
never
not a
charge.
fucking fraud. If I was a fraud, I would be like putting my shit out everywhere and I would be fake and I wouldn't believe in my talents. That's a
I'd
fraud.
be telling you. I'd be telling people. You're not a fraud.
I am
Far
not
from it.
and this bitch doesn't know me. She's never had a conversation with me. She doesn't know all the work I've put in for the past 13 years. She knows nothing about me.
She must know how good you are. She wouldn't be saying this negative stuff about you. She must know that you're good at what you do. That's why she's bitching you.
Well, I just want to say,
Jealous.
Genevieve, if you happen to see this, I still hold true. Put your headphones on, put your earmuffs on if you don't like cuss words. Genevieve, you are a cunt and you are a fucking bitch. And what you did was wrong. And I fucking will never forgive you for that. That was fucking rude. And I'm sorry. Sorry, if you don't like it, maybe I shouldn't have said it. And next time if somebody does that shit to me, I'll go right off and I'll make a video live and I'll have everybody who wants to hear me bitch about somebody talking shit to me on my own fucking channel. I shouldn't have done that on Matt's channel. But you are a cunt and you are a bitch and you should have never fucking gone there with me. And so this is a forewarning to anybody who wants to talk shit to me. If you think that I'm a little sugar muffin, little peaches on top, sweet girl all the time, you got me real fucked up. Because I can be a fucking bitch. I'm very sweet to everybody. But when you cross me like the way that you did, Genevieve, it's over. It's over. I don't give a fuck. I have anger issues. I got shit to work out. That's another thing I wanted to say. One of the great things about, and I'd never claimed to be enlightened, okay? That's another thing. She said I need to work on myself. We all need to work on ourselves, honey. The cool thing that I like about not being enlightened is I still have this fucking rage inside of me. And I don't let people fuck with me. So fuck you, bitch. You're still a cunt. And I won't say that on anybody else's channel. But I am saying it on mine, and it is staying up on mine. I'm not taking it down because you should have never fucking crossed me like that. That was rude. I've never said shit to you. Your channel sucks. You go live every day. You have nothing to say. You're boring as fuck and you're weird. That's why I never go to your channel. And that's why only 3 people watch your shit. Because you're fucking weird and you're boring. So go fuck yourself, Genevieve. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with my rant. Now that can stay on my channel because Matt took that whole video down. Nobody can go back and see what happened. And they thought that it was all a misunderstanding. It wasn't a misunderstanding. She was talking directly to me in chat. I said, "Are you talking to me?" And she kept going and talking to me. It wasn't a misunderstanding. Okay? So now that I got that off my chest, we can move forward and breathe and all of that.
All of it.
Yes, Josie. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm squaring up. I don't need y'all to square up for me, but I appreciate you guys, and I just needed to like. Don't be calling me a charlatan and a fraud in somebody else's chat that I go on their fucking lives with them frequently and have fun, and then you go and try to dismember my name. And make me seem like I'm a piece of shit that I don't know what I'm doing. That's just fucked up. Yeah, I have a temper. I'm always going to have a temper. I'm always going to be a ride or die bitch. Always. I'm much calmer now. Much calmer. But when that kind of shit happens, I don't disrespect people. Once people disrespect me, I'm done. I'm done. And I will call you out of your name. I don't give a fuck. If you're gonna call me out on my shit and tell me I'm a fake, it's on, bitch. And if anybody sees Genevieve, I'm pretty sure I blocked her, but if anybody sees that bitch in my chats, block her. Fuck her.
Sure thing.
So now I'm done. I'm sorry. I apologize
You sure?
for being feisty, but
Have you got it all off? Don't
Thank
finish
you,
till you
Chloe.
have. No, you need that. She needs a fucking. She needs telling, man. From you, good and proper, which she's done. Nice one.
Just because I'm spiritual doesn't mean I'm not a fucking human being and I don't have feelings and I haven't done the work. You don't know me. She doesn't know me. I've never had a conversation with this woman. Ever. Ever.
Good. And you're not gonna either.
So for her to say I'm a fraud, she doesn't know the work that I've put into
She's
myself.
fucking.
She doesn't know what I've done. She doesn't know what I've gone through. She doesn't know
I
what
know,
I
I
do
know.
for people.
Sweetie,
She doesn't
don't let her
understand
wind you up
the sweat,
anymore.
the tears, the energy that I put into people's readings for free. I do
I
it
know.
for free. So
She's just fucking got jealousy eating her up there, man. Envy, jealousy, just mental, crazy, wanna be you.
thank you, Robert. Robert said, awesome, Amber Dawn Rising. If we have to pick a team member, I want you on my team. Good vibes. Good vibes until they ain't good vibes, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's good vibes until you piss one of us off. Like I could say I haven't been this angry in years. I
No,
went
I'm
off.
not seeing
I
you
went
like
off.
this.
I looked like
I've never seen you this angry.
I looked like a out of control idiot that was mad, and I didn't care, and I still don't care. She crossed one. I don't understand.
I've never seen you like this.
She knows who I am.
And I don't want to see you like this. It's not nice.
Well,
For her to make you this angry is very concerning.
She should be concerned.
I know, exactly.
Punch.
That's right.
Sorry, my dog's barking. I'm gonna mute this and go stop.
She's reacting like you. She's going, fucking bitch.
My mom's
Daisy's
home.
going,
My mom just pulled
yeah.
up, so her mama's home, so that's why.
Oh, bless her. No, I've never seen her this angry. Quite shocking, really. Especially to do a live about it. She's pissed off. I'll have to play some nice 432 music, chill her out a bit.
The thing is I just had to get it off my chest because
I know
Matt took the video down, understandably. And again, if you see this, Matt, I apologize for doing that on your channel. I shouldn't have done that. Next time it'll go straight to my channel and that's why I'm doing this now, because I want people to know that I still stand behind what I said,
Robert, I'm halfway through making your intro for you. It's nearly done.
Oh, you're going to make an intro for him. Awesome.
Yeah, I've sort of need to tweak it a bit more because I'm not satisfied with it.
Well, if you guys don't know, Robert has a channel called Milky Way Soul Tribe. He does shows frequently, does a lot of cool stuff about Native American beliefs and different types of things. Tries to stay very high vibed. So go check him out. Definitely Milky Way Soul Tribe. If you didn't know, if you're a part of our tribe, you are a part of the Soul Tribe. So we are a soul tribe here. But Genevieve, don't go over there, okay, bitch? Like, I don't want to see you in his chat. Even though I'm sure Robert wouldn't mind.
Amber is the
there,
tough
but
one.
Fuck off.
Robert. Amber is definitely the tough one. Even I run when she's angry. I just go, shit. You see that? But I am still tough, yeah. I'm still tough when Amber's there.
No, you're tough. You're tough.
I know I am.
The thing is
I got a disciplinary today.
Ourselves. Like,
I walked out my job.
Yeah.
And then went back again, and I had my disciplinary meeting because of my behaviour. And I actually apologised and said, maybe I was out of order. I'm sorry. I know it's no excuse, I said, but I am sort of menopausal at the minute. And my boss turned around and went, well, that's going to have nothing to do with it. I'm menopausal and I don't behave like that. And I had to zip it.
Bullshit.
And I had to zip it and go, you're not me. But not say it. I thought, well, no, you're not, you don't behave like that. You're constantly like that, you bitch. That's what I felt like saying, but I didn't. How could she be so selfish and think everybody goes through the menopause like her? And doesn't
We're all
have a
different.
moody moment, a moment where they go, rah, fuck you, like I did, and stormed off because she heard every word.
See,
and she repeated
maybe
it back to me.
maybe her menopausal things are her saying, no, this isn't wrong with the car. No, that's not wrong with the car. When you're like filming stuff that's wrong with the car. You're like,
no, I didn't film it. She doesn't know I filmed it. This was after I had it. 3 people that didn't even sit in the car and drive it tell me there was nothing wrong with it. They just squirted it in the car when the car wasn't moving, with no sun glaring on the window in the shade. I said, that's fine. So that's why I made the video of driving it with the sunshine on the screen, on the windshield, to say, look, it's not fine. This is what happens when the sun's shining and I'm driving. And I'm behind, say, a truck that's kicking up spray and I have to put the squirties on. That's what happens. But no, they're totally fine. They work perfectly.
You can show that video if you want, just to get people's, input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get it up.
So while you're doing that, for people who are just joining us, if Matt, Kimba, Bamboo, or Alex are in here, I apologize for going off and putting you guys in the line of fire. I do not apologize for what I said. I stand by it. She's still a cunt bitch. But I do want to apologize to you guys for putting you in that awkward position. So I just want, because if they bounce in and out, then I want them to know. If anybody knows them, you can send them this and show them the first 10 minutes of it or 15 minutes of it, and then they'll hopefully. I don't think they're not mad at me, because if they saw what happened, they would probably understand. So. But I don't like putting people in those situations of being in the middle of the fire, because my fire is very fucking furious. Like, my shit has no bounds when I'm mad. Like, you can't stop me. And so I do apologize for putting them in that situation. But fuck you, Genevieve. You can go suck a dick. Choke on a dick. Okay?
2. Choke on 2. I found it.
Okay, cool.
Right. Can I share the screen? Share my screen?
Yes, share screen.
Thank you. Share screen.
So this is what she was just recorded this to show all of us or herself or her boss in the future, like, the windshield wipers really aren't that good, but her boss said they were fine.
I asked for a replacement and they said, no, they're fine. So I walked out of my job and said, well, you fucking drive the van then, and walked off and went home. Drove home, got in my car and went home. And they had loads of deliveries left to do in the afternoon. And I totally ignored my phone, and I got answer phone messages from my boss going, I want you to go back and do these deliveries. They need doing, so can you go back and finish them, please? And I just blanked that. And then there was another one later saying, you obviously didn't go back to work. I expect to see you at 8:30 in the morning. You've already got absence without leave. I'm gone AWOL, so there will be a meeting about this. So I went back in the next day and I did my job. And that's when they gave me the letter to say the disciplinary meeting was today. And basically, she told me Phil said it was all right. So she took his word for it. And she was too busy to look when I asked her to come and look. She says, no, I'm busy, I'm going out now. So that was 2 people that wouldn't get in and look at them properly. And then the third person was another driver, Paul, who's passed his advanced driving, which is like what the police do. And because he took the van out the day I went back and I stayed in the warehouse, because he said they were fine, she takes his confirmation, being an advanced driver, over the person that drives the van all the time, which is me. So
Right,
I
like
decided to take a video of the wipers that apparently work really fine in motion, in action. So here you go. Can you see this?
yes.
Let me go full screen. Okay. Here we go.
So if you can't say that, it basically said that she said that, hey, the windshield wipers are broken, and she showed the boss, and the boss said, no, they're fine. They're fine. So she recorded this. I mentioned to my manager about not being able to see safely and wipers needed replacing. He disregarded and said they're working fine. Then I said, well, fucking drive then, and I left. And the reason for a disciplinary meeting is, and I'll find out the outcome on Tuesday by a letter about the decision and my job.
But do you see they're totally are not working safely, are they? And I clean them, and I clean the windshield about 7 times throughout that day.
It got smudgy.
Smudgy, that's what happens when your wiper blades are fucked and you need a new set. And all they are like £10.99 for a new set.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to see perfectly. Just a simple set of new blades, which are not expensive.
Well, you live in the UK too, so it rains all the time there. So, like, you need good wiper blades.
With the cold weather and the spray and the ice and the mist, you need wipers to work because it gets dark early, and when the car headlights showing on the windshield, it's the same thing. You can't see. So I feel I'm being.
Hi, Chef.
I'm being told I'm in the wrong by 3 people that haven't even driven the car in the conditions which I drive it in every day. They've not even tested them when it's moving, you know what I mean? Apart from one person. And he probably didn't even put the squirties on because he didn't know he had to. They would have just asked him at the end of his shift, was the window wipers all right? And not told him about anything. And he would have just gone, yeah, fine, why? Because he's probably not even used them. So 3 people that basically calling me, my behaviour was out of order because of my body language changed. As soon as my boss said, I'm too busy, no, I've not got time to look at them. She says, I heard you muttering to yourself back into the warehouse, slamming about, saying, fucking this, fucking that. Where's Phil? And then Phil told my boss that, I said, tell Phil he can drive the car his fucking self because I'm going home.
Yeah. Well, like Chloe said.
Because I was hurt that my safety was worth nothing.
It's never
felt
worth
like
anything.
I wasn't worth £10
Yeah.
for a set of blades to keep me safe. I wasn't worth it. I was kicking up a fuss again. That's why I kicked off, because they made me feel like insulted my intelligence. I've got over 30 years of driving experience of trucks, commercial vehicles, cars, vans, the lot, in all weather conditions, yeah. So I think I know when or not something needs replacing, like that keeps your vision clear in the most needed moment. I'm sure I'm not that stupid to get it like wrong, because that is insulting my intelligence really badly. That's why I couldn't hold my temper in, and Kaz Psycho came out and just went, fuck you, fuck all of you.
That's what happened to me the other day. I was like, no, bitch.
And I said,
you
said,
caught me on the wrong fucking day.
I said,
Wrong
because
day.
I took my bag down and went for a walk to calm down, and I didn't have my phone with me. And then she said, well, you would have seen and known we would have been trying to get in touch. And I said I was too pissed off to reply.
Oh yeah,
And
there's like, yeah, for sure. Like there's times that's
when
good
you
that
just
you were.
don't react.
Yeah, it was smart on your part to know to just not talk, right?
Yeah, that's why I've took the video to cover my back.
Yes.
Because whatever decision they make on Tuesday, whether it is misconduct and they decide to sack me, or whether it's a first final written warning, which she said, then I've got 2 weeks to appeal it. Now, do I use this video as defence?
Yes.
I'm not in the union. I didn't even know there was a union at work. Nobody told me.
Well, I don't know how it works there, but I know in the United States, if you get sacked after working there for 3 months, you get unemployment. So I don't know how it is there. But
if you get sacked due to misconduct, you don't get any money for the first.
Okay. Yeah, but see, you could that's what you could use it for. You could say, I don't feel safe going back there because of this, and show them the video. And they can sack me if they want, because I don't want to work for them anymore, because you already had issues with their van before already. So it's like, I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
Like, I've already told them about one van. They replaced it, got a new car, cool. But now I'm telling them about like windshield wipers that aren't working. Still argument. I don't feel safe here. So maybe there's like a loophole where you can still get.
I didn't speak up. I said I was already apprehensive about asking you, because I'd asked about the other van, which was Gwyn's van, because I was driving that as well. And I was the one that stood up and got them replaced, because Gwyn had the wipers like that for months, but he was happy just to not make a fuss. And I said, no, get some new blades. So I got them. So now they just think every time I get in a different vehicle, I want something replacing on it. But also,
yeah, like they're like, oh, here's Kaz again, trying to protect her safety.
What does she want now? What's wrong with the vehicle now? Yeah. And I'm known, because I refuse to drive the other van because of the brakes, yeah. And I heard them say, like, ridiculing me, saying, I wonder how long it is until she refuses to drive this vehicle, meaning the one in now. Because I'm not afraid to stand up and speak my mind if something's wrong, and be a coward, because it's my safety I'm thinking of. I'm delivering their stuff like under pressure to get the deliveries to the customers safe and on time, and when they want it, in a city that's full of fucking crazy maniac drivers all coming at you, trying to kill you from all directions for crap money. that doesn't even really cover my outgoings. So what am I doing? It's not worth it, is it? But I can't. I
Damn,
applied
then
for 2 jobs that day when I went home. Straight
you
away.
did what? Wait, what about
I
2
applied
what?
for 2 jobs online.
Oh,
Just
good.
in a grocery store, stacking shelves, anything,
Good.
cover my back. Yeah.
I feel like this. If you don't respect me, I don't respect you.
Well,
Fuck
they
off.
don't respect me, do they? They
No.
don't respect my decision-making judgment on whether something's safe or not, even though 30 years of experience isn't obviously enough.
Right.
But it's okay for the people that haven't even driven the vehicle to say they're fine. Take their word for it. Don't believe me? Take their word for it. Obviously, they're right.
Chef said
I
that.
nearly took it off the blade and snapped it in half and went, now it's fucked, isn't it? Can I have a new blade, please?
That's some shit I would think about doing too.
Well, I wanted to just to prove a point, but I thought, no, this is where arrogance comes in, which was
Yeah. That's where the ego comes in for sure.
Has arrogance. Don't be arrogant.
I had my ego come in the other day real strong.
I've got a lot of arrogance boiling in me though recently since I've been told not to be arrogant. I'm arrogant. I want to be arrogant to everybody for some reason.
Sometimes it's not about arrogance, it's about making a point. And because it's
how you
like
react, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, it could be a little bit about ego, right? Yeah, of course. But it's also about making a fucking point.
I apologize for being behaving in an outrageous manner. And that's when I said, I know it's probably no excuse, but I am menopausal, and sometimes I just lose my temper quicker than normal. And that's when my boss said, well, I'm going through the menopause and I don't behave like that. And I thought, well, that's you.
I can't remember who
and
it was.
I'm me. You're not me. I thought, how can you judge yourself on your menopause, on this situation? How crap can you get as a boss to come out with that answer and not be sympathetic and go, well, you can maybe your menopause and you may be a bit slightly short-tempered more than usual, and not agree with me.
Maybe that's what was wrong with Genevieve the other night. Maybe she's menopausal. And she just decided to go off on.
Well, if she was, I think
on the
she
wrong
would have
bitch.
tried to apologise to you by now for being. I apologised.
You went off on the wrong bitch, Genevieve. You went off on the wrong bitch. The wrong bitch. Okay?
They don't even know I've made a video, and I don't know whether to put it on YouTube or not, and if one of the people at work will see it.
No, don't put it on YouTube. Just keep it for your own thing, right?
Yeah.
But we just put it on YouTube, so never mind.
Oh shit! Yeah.
It's already on YouTube, babe.
I don't care. I'll fucking stand proud with it and give a voiceover if need be.
Well, they're never gonna see this. I'm not gonna tag you in it. Why am I echoing? That's weird. Is it me?
And another thing, Amber, I haven't told them about this, is the van I'm driving, there's fumes coming in the vehicle, which I can smell, because I can still stink it coming out my skin now. But I don't tell them about that. I just drive with the windows open, but it is leaking fumes in the vehicle inside. For sure.
Well, you had
this dirty engine on me. It's coming out my skin.
Scratches the typo king. That's funny. I did see that Gnostic Chef about your neighbor with the car and their roof. Their car had lit on fire and then their roof burnt down or something, if I remember correctly. That's crazy.
Well,
So yeah,
I've already had
I'm
carbon monoxide poisoning before. It's really bad. So
well, that's why
I
you're
know the
so
signs.
that's why Kaz is so paranoid, is because not paranoid, but she's very
I am
alert.
paranoid. My body warns me. I'm
It's
dead
alert.
sensitive to the smell. It's very distinct because you smell it. It comes out your skin for days. The smell of dirty engine and diesel. It literally comes out your pores.
Yes.
And that's
Yeah. And
all
well,
I've been smelling.
you got poisoned from the exhaust in your other work. It's not the
I
same
did,
company.
yeah,
It's a different
really
company.
bad. I was
Yeah.
sick, really badly sick for 3 days and couldn't go to work. I literally couldn't move. Every time I moved, I burped fumes and I was having a whitey sweat and was nauseous just every time I moved for days until my body like sweated out the toxins. It was the worst feeling ever. And that's why I can smell it now. It's just starting to, because it's coming out my skin, and that's the signs of the engine leaking into the cab. But I don't speak up about it because I'll be told there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm just trying to cause trouble, especially after today at the disciplinary. I'll be just looked at as trying to get vengeance back because I didn't get my own way with the wiper blade. I bet you any money that's how they'd see it.
Let's see. So Chloe
It's
said
hard to prove that one because unless you drive the vehicle all day, you're not going to know. You're not going to smell it on you. Driving it up and down the road just as a test drive and say, no, there's nothing wrong with it. You need to be in the vehicle doing a day's work like I do.
Yeah, Scratch said that stuff wrecked his lungs. Gnostic said the Gnostic Chef said petroleum is a hell of a thing. Be careful.
It's really bad because it confuses you, and I had to take painkillers because I got a headache, which I don't like taking, just so I could keep crack on with my day.
Chloe says, Kaz, please, for your own safety, don't allow that for yourself. She's not. That's why she walked out and told him to fuck off.
But I went back because I need this.
That's money. True. That's true.
But I've already started applying for 2 jobs. I've applied for 2 jobs already, and I'm still looking constantly.
Oh, Chloe, I was confused when you said the devil earlier. She said, not the devil, LOL, DMV, she meant.
I will get out of there, and I will get out of there safely before they kill me.
Well, honestly, like I've had so many really physical jobs. Like I used to work at Costco, I worked at Trader Joe's, I worked at FedEx. I've done a lot of physical jobs. And when I was a kid, like I've fallen off of horses, I broke my neck. I didn't know it was broken up until I was in my mid-30s, I think.
Wow.
And I've had torn rotator cuffs, all that stuff, right? But working at Costco, that my broken neck, I don't know if the machine I was driving snapped it fully, because that's when the pain came. Because I know the broken neck has already been there, but I think it snapped fully. It's called the vertebral process, I think is what it's called. So it's like that little spine, like that little wedge on your spine, right? So you have your disc here, and then you have the vertebral process, which is the spine that you can feel the knots on your back. That's what that is. So that snapped, and it's connected to a bunch of muscles and stuff. So whenever it shifts, it depends on what side it shifts, and I'm fucked up on whatever side it is. And so I think that at Costco, I was driving, it's called a electrical pallet jack, EPJ. And I wanted to drive a forklift, but they didn't let girls drive the forklift. But I was like, no, you're gonna fucking let me drive the forklift. But
Good for
they so
you.
oh, that's just how I am. I'm like, you're not gonna tell me no. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I
Yeah,
want to do. Like,
absolutely. I would say the same. I say, fucking
and
teach me now.
yeah. So anyway,
I'll
so
just
they
get
put
in
me
it and say, you sit on.
well, no, I did that. At one point, they put a guy that hadn't been there as long as me on the pallet jack, not the pallet jack, the fucking the other one. I just said it. Forklift.
Oh,
So they put him on there. He had worked there way less than me, but he was friends with all the managers, so he got put on first. I saw that and I sat on a pallet and I said, I'm not fucking doing shit and you're gonna pay me until you put me on that fucking pallet jack. I mean on that whatever. And so yeah, and so I actually ended up leaving. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be told no because I'm a female. That's just not gonna happen. And you know how I knew it was because I was a female is because another manager told me that. She said, you're never gonna get on that machine because you're a girl. I tried to get on it and they didn't let me either. And I was like, oh, you want to
do you
bet?
know why? Because they knew that you'd be better than them at driving it and that you were a threat. I'm sure.
Well, it's because some men, not all men, but some men are very threatened of women who are a little bit more masculine. And it's like, sorry.
Absolutely.
Oh, because you
they
want
know
to,
women are
you
better
just
at
want to
most
fuck me.
things.
If we fucked, it would be all good, right? If I fucked you, it would
We're
be all
better at
good.
most things, yeah, but we just don't big ourselves up about it because we don't have to. We just do it naturally. That's what I think. We don't need to big ourselves up because we know we're good already.
Yeah, and so anyway, so my whole point to that is the machine. I feel like I'm echoing.
No, you're not.
That's so weird. The machine they put me on was ergonomically fucked up. So like I would be like no, there's still I hear an echo. I don't know if you guys hear an echo. But anyways, I ended up tearing my shoulder again and then my neck I think completely snapped. And I didn't want to go to the doctors because I smoked weed. So I was like, fuck, you know? And so I couldn't go to the doctors. And then like a month later, I went to the office and I said, I need to report this. Like, I'm really messed up. I was in a sling. I had to go to physical therapy. I had to get 2 epidurals. I had to get 3 times trigger point shots. I had to get a lot of physical therapy. It costed a lot. It took me out of my work and I still can't work physical jobs anymore. So anyway, a month later I was like, hey, like I'm pretty hurt. And so the head boss there and the manager, they both took me into the room and said, hey, like if you fight this, you're going to have a big fight on your hands. And they tried to intimidate me. And so I never filed it. So now I'm like still fucked up, still can't work super like physical jobs, which I love to do because Costco decided that, you know, they didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
But it was my fault too. Like I smoked weed when it was illegal. So it was my fault too.
It's a good job you were smoking weed or you might have been more angry.
Thank you, Scratch. Thanks, buds.
You were chilled.
Very slightly, but it's not bothersome for sound quality. Okay, Clo. Good. Yeah, I was like, what is that echo? Cool. Yeah, if the sound is ever bad, let us know because we can fix it.
I'll tell you who sounds bad. Is Alex. His microphone pops and crackles.
I know. We've been trying to work on that.
I can't understand a word he's saying, man, because it cuts out with a pop.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to work on it.
Yeah, I just thought, I didn't know if you knew or not because.
All right. So since Anton is here, I'm just going to say, because Anton was in the chat the other day, I don't know. Have you been here the whole time, Anton? Have you heard me apologize to you guys? Okay, well, if you haven't, I'm going to re-say it anyways. Let me take this fucking robe off. I need to look better than this in my fucking warehouse. I'm in my warehouse. hold on. So
This is round 3.
this is round 3.
Ding, ding.
So I just want to tell you, Anton, I apologize for being out of line and putting you guys all into the line of fire with my rage. Especially to Matt, because it was his channel and I just was going off, and you can't control me when I'm going off. That's just like how it is, right? So I apologize to you guys, but I do not apologize for what I said. Genevieve is still a cunt. She's still a bitch. She had no fucking right saying to me what she said. So fuck that cunt bitch. And I just wanted to come back on my channel because I know Matt took his down. So I just wanted to like set it into stone that I still meant what I said to her. But I do apologize for putting you guys into that awkward position. Okay? So, yeah.
Ding, ding. Knockout.
Round 3. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, no, that like I'm still heated from that. Like you saw what she said to me, Anton. Like he even said Amber's not a charlatan or a fraud. You know, he did say that to her, but I was so fucking mad. I was just going off. Oh yeah, I've dealt with worse too, but I'm very much a woman of my word, and I'm very much somebody who sticks to my beliefs, and I believe that she deserved to be called a cunt and a fucking bitch.
That's what it means.
Yeah. So this will be my final, you know, unless she unless any get it off my chest.
Left.
But it's also a warning to anybody who ever wants to talk shit to me like that. You will get a response. Okay? Like you will. You'll get a fucking hardcore response.
The wrath of Amber. And that's just being gentle, isn't it? So, I don't believe she's got it all off her chest yet, actually. I think there might be a little bit left.
Hopefully not, but we'll see.
Well, if there is, then it's going to have to come out, isn't it? We don't mind. Maybe she'll apologise if she sees this video.
She's not going to fucking apologize. And if she does, she can go fucking suck a dick because I'm not going to accept it.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to have to wait a couple years. I hold grudges for a while.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
I am. I'm going to leave Wednesday where it belongs after this video. I just had to get it off my chest and to make sure people understood that I still stand behind what I said, you know? But I do apologize to you guys for putting you into that awkward position. That was kind of fucked up.
No
so
worries.
I do apologize for that.
Better out than in. I should go pop. I would have gone pop if I didn't let out my little tantrum at work. I'd be all over the warehouse.
So we will change the subject a little bit. I do have like a couple little clips that I can share to kind of switch the mood up a little bit. And I did want to talk about it the other day, so I'm sure you'll be interested in this, Kaz.
What's that?
I'll show you. I already showed Anton one of the clips the other day, which freaked me out. Like, I'll show you here in a second. I just got to hop up on. I got to get on to my other.
And by the way, I can't comment in the chat. So if you've asked me something and I've not responded, it's because I can't type. It doesn't let me when we're live, does it? Amber.
Say again?
I'm not able to comment on here, am I? Because it's live.
You have to actually open up another tab on YouTube and talk in there like you're in the chat.
Oh.
Just mute it. So,
right.
Yeah,
I
just
can't,
mute.
I can't really type and listen. I'm not very good at that bit.
No, I don't have a warehouse. That was my garage.
It's
No,
massive.
that's my
As big as,
garage.
as big as my house.
All right.
It's really cold here. It was -3, -4 when I got up this morning, and it's not shifted off 0 all day.
Oh my gosh, that's cold.
It's really cold, and the roads, they've not even gritted any roads. It's like they're trying to kill off loads of people all at once.
Yeah, I'll show you something that kind of shows that too. So let's see. Let me get my microphone hooked up here. I'm gonna switch to my office setup.
I'm not even going to drive it all this weekend. I'm going to go walking.
Good.
In the fresh, crisp, frosty air. Get some clean lungs full. Get rid of the diesel poisoning. Feel brand new. Back to nature. Drink some juice. Guess what I got growing? What's that noise?
I don't know if it's me. It might be me.
Guess what I got growing? Amber. Guess what I've got growing at home? Can you hear me? Well, and everybody in the chat, guess what I've got growing? I'm going to show you. Come on.
Mushrooms.
In here are some beastie Mexicana motherfuckers. And I'm in the first stage process. I better put back because I don't want contamination. I've just injected the spores into the sterile, what's it called? Something. Straight, something. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, the feed that they grow in, that the spores grow in, the nutrition. And I'm just waiting for the thing beginning with M, the oh God, I get brain freeze when I try and talk. Mycelium. To form the white mouldy fluff stuff. And then I can put it into its fruiting process. That's when they form the pins.
All right, I'm going to show you this weird shit here.
I'm quite excited.
So this is in China. They are spraying with drones all over. I don't think I can make this full screen, so hopefully you can see it.
I need to go full screen.
I'm going to put this here. It's hard to see, but here we go. So this is what they're doing.
Oh my gosh. Is that because of the protesting?
No, it's for
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah. And
Supposedly it's
there's
for
been
that.
a lot of protests, haven't there, about the lockdowns and stuff.
I don't know, but they're spraying that stuff
Yeah,
all over
loads.
China.
There's those took to the streets, and because of the lockdowns and being locked in the houses, so people have died because there've been fires and they've been sealed in, with the doors have been sealed and they couldn't get out, and children have died in these fires, and people, because they couldn't get out the building because they were locked in their apartments on lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're protesting about, was they've had enough. And for the Chinese to protest, that's like, if they find you, that's off with your head, isn't it? So they're definitely standing up for themselves. Good for them.
I don't know if it's working,
Because
but hopefully
what's going on with them is going to happen to us, isn't it? What happens in China is coming our way.
I don't know. I don't know if Americans will be as willing to allow that to happen. I could see a lot of
It's
those
already
drones getting shot out of the
starting
sky with a shotgun.
with the passports, the chip, the getting rid of money, currency, going digital. It's all slowly just starting and taking over little by little without people realizing it. It's already started.
Mm-hmm. Couple
And
of years
before you
ago.
know it, you'll be on a barcode where if you like, what they've got is a QR code. So the drones come and scan the QR codes and tells them if they're allowed to be outside or not, because they've not done this, they've not done that. But it's heading that way, man. Face recognition. Soon as the currency goes digital, they can just freeze your finances like that if you don't digital, and then you're FUCK'd. Like
We'll see what happens. Hopefully there's more warriors than there are a bunch of pussies. But these days it seems like there's a whole lot more pussies than there are warriors. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's the same for the UK. It's, the same people have got to start standing up. And when it does get worse, I mean, it's getting worse all the time. And we are standing up, but we're getting deplatformed and shadow banned and just channels shut down. All those that do speak out. So, it's got to be done, like you say.
And then you have idiots like, what's that fucking guy's name? He does a show on YouTube. He's like, what's his name? He used to do the one with Trisha Paytas, and Bad Friend or Enemies, Frenemies. They used to do Frenemies. He's I feel like he's a paid operative. Like, I feel like I don't like him at all. He was all
There's
about
a lot of them paid
pro jab, and like, as long as my freedom of speech is protected, but if yours gets taken away, cool. He's one of those guys. Like,
he doesn't realize that him behaving like that is the future generations, if he's got kids, of the world they're going to be living in. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's with no free speech. He doesn't, obviously, he's that stupid, realise what he's doing just for a bit of cash. Crikey. There's a lot of paid disinformation people. It's how the government. It's the only way they can feel to control us all is put the disinformation out and confuse people.
That's why I am not 100% love and light, because I will fight you if you try to take my rights away. I will take a bullet in my head before I take the jab. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want, because I'm going out with a fight. Like, I'm just not, it's not like, oh, everything's healed with love and light. Well, no, sometimes you have to like fight. You know what I mean? Like there's plenty of
Yeah.
fucking enlightened people who have had to
Don't
fight,
be bullied.
you know?
And like situations like I had today, there's knowing that this house, which I love being in, I don't want to lose over
No.
a temper tantrum. I've just got to bide my time and get myself set up to leave that place and move on. I just need to get it all flowing, connected, so there's no financial stop in my finances.
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah.
gets me behind, or
That's everybody's
risk
worry is their
getting kicked out.
finances. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really easy to control people when they are worried about staying alive.
Absolutely. I wanted to tell them today that the cost of living, as you know, has gone up a lot, and I need a pay rise, but I couldn't figure out where to put that one in. But it's coming. I do. I'm just being totally honest with them. You know, the cost of living's gone up a lot, and
Yeah.
my wages haven't.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're aware of this. But what are you going to do about it?
Good for you,
Merry
Scratch.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'll say Merry Christmas. Bye. See you next year.
So we've been on for about an hour. So you and I can continue chatting, but I did, want to talk a little bit and express myself and get that off my chest. And I'm glad you got to get stuff off your chest too. So we're going to go ahead and end the live here, but we can continue speaking after this. So I just want to thank everybody for sitting here and listening to us venting about certain things. I love you very much.
And just chat.
You want to stay live?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I just noticed people are starting to bounce out. So if they want to stick around, it's okay. If they want to stick around and if for the rewatchers and stuff, go ahead. Yeah, we can still chat. It's fine.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
It's nice to have the company. Thanks.
Amazon is in UK, right?
Thanks for listening.
Amazon, we're still on, right? Like, yeah, we are. Amazon.
I couldn't work for Amazon. They're the two biggest slave drivers.
Is Andromeda 7 on? That's cool.
I've applied at Lidl and Aldi. They're big grocery stores. And they pay pretty cool. And it's something totally different, which is not driving as well. And in my hometown where my dad lives, they're hiring. So that'd be cool. Just something totally different to driving. Driving's got too dangerous, too crazy. It's not enjoyable anymore, driving about. There's just too many cars and too many nutters trying to kill themselves and take you with them.
Yeah. If anybody else wants to come up and talk, I can email you the link. I'm not going to make it public because I don't want any fucktards coming in here. So if you want to come on,
they're the last thing they ever do. Because they get two.
I'm trying to find your song. I tried to show Anton your song the other day, and for some reason it wasn't allowing me.
Which one?
Your new song. Did you finish it?
That's because I've deleted. That's the one I'm working with.
Well, no. You deleted it?
Yeah, I deleted one copy of it, which probably meant that you're not able to see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, maybe we should be able to then.
It's been a while, so I have to find the date.
It's 432 Hertz one.
Mushroom
floating on down. I can play it if not.
It's probably better if you play it because I can't find it.
Well,
I just thought it would be cool to listen to, but no worries.
It's not finished. I'm not happy with it.
Oh, that'll be pretty, Josie. Yeah, it was my hair
So
is supposed to be pink, but it always turns out purple because my hair is dark blonde, so it just like turns out purple unless I bleach it and then it'll turn out pink. But
you're not allowed to hear my tunes, apart from
Chloe, favor
you,
to you,
Amber.
Kaz.
Thank you.
Drive for
Favor
Instacart.
to you too. Amber, listen. When the tune's not finished, only you're allowed to hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, then we'll play it when it's well, let's
it's
listen
not
to
ready
another
for
song of
an
yours. Let's
audience.
listen. I'm trying to think of which song I really enjoyed on your channel, like a lot.
All of them. Hopefully.
I know, but I have my favorites.
I know. Bell Bottom Boogie.
Huh?
Bell Bottom Boogie. That's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Favor to you, Chloe.
That'll look pretty on your hair. Seem desperate because that's all I do when I'm bored. Josie's gonna color her hair dark ruby red on the bottom half. Pretty.
Oh,
That'll look
so
nice.
I've got to do mine again. It's nearly gone. Gone.
Only problem with doing this kind of color is you can't wash it very often
Right, yeah, comes out.
because it rinses out. All right, let's see. I'll share here. So, I'll share so you can see what I'm looking at.
It's in the playlist.
If you're not subscribed to Kaz Hawk, CAZHAWKE, that's her channel.
Music, go to the music creation. Next one down. And playlist.
Oh, on the playlist.
Yeah. It's called My Music Creation or something. Or just on the homepage, actually. It's the third one down on the homepage. Yeah, scroll down. Not that one. Next. Not that one. Next. Not that one. Where is it? You've gone past it. Go to the top. Oh, is this for some subscribers? There. That one. Keep going. Up. Music creation. There, look. Bell Bottom Boogie. It's all in healing frequencies now.
Where is it?
It's there, look. Music creation. Just click on music creation above the video there, and it takes you to the whole menu.
Oh, I just saw it. Here it is.
Which one?
Bell Bottom
Bell
Boogie.
Bottom Boogie. I knew it. This was my first deep house tune I ever wrote. Might turn it up.
I like your new one better.
This
I
is
think
old
another
now.
one. I think another one that I liked was
I like to hear the ones that you like. It's nice to know you've got favourites. It makes me
I
feel
like
it's just nice to know that people have their favourites.
I definitely like the new one. I like the bass.
The Lion's Gate.
No, the one you sent me that's not finished yet.
Oh right, yeah. It's going to get attention this weekend. It's the only time I can have it.
Because you made one for me. You've made some for different people.
For lots of people.
I really like. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Pretty long blonde hair.
Trina,
Yeah, I liked hers a lot too.
Phoenix Rising. It's one of
But
my
I don't
favourites
see it in
too.
this one.
It will be in there. It'll be near the top, I think. It's got a phoenix on it.
Love Boom?
No, Phoenix Rising. I think gone past it. There, stop. Keep going down. Phoenix Rising there, look. Yeah. This one's... I was listening to this in the van the other day, only the day before yesterday.
Okay, so I'll play a little bit of my song. If I can find it.
Thanks, Amber, for playing some of my music on here.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
I feel like mine was close to hers. I don't know where you're at.
Yours, Deep Vibes Awakening. Should be near the top.
This one's good. I don't know where mine's at, but this one's good. I like this one too.
It's better being there. I'm going to have a look.
Yeah,
I remember
this is good.
taking it out to put it in 432 hertz.
Oh, so this
Let me
isn't in
check.
432 hertz yet, but she's remaking all her
No,
music in
I'm
432.
sure I would have put it back in. I'm just going to have a look. If not, I'll put it in now.
Did you get your angel deck yet, Kaz?
Come on. My angel dick. Say that again. On deck. No, not yet. I am. No, I haven't got them yet. Not arrived. I can't wait. I can't wait to see them. There it is.
What? Where?
You're under Love Boom. Your tune. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go.
Yep, this is mine.
This was made specially for you.
See?
I remember surprising you with it. I was so excited.
I know, so pretty. I love how airy it is.
And the dragons.
This is one of my favorites.
Good, because it's yours. I love the bass line on it. It reminds me of your personality.
I'm gonna have to pause this again for my 4th time.
Are you? Is it number 4?
So because Kimba's here, so I have to say, because Kimba was there on Wednesday, I apologize for putting you guys into the crossfires of my wrath. It wasn't intentional to put you guys into that situation. However, I do not take back anything that I said about that woman, and I will call her a cunt and a fucking bitch over and over and over again for what she did. But I do apologize to you guys, and I apologize again to Matt for disrespecting his chat and to just going, being fierce. I was being fierce. So Nicholas, it was just not, somebody called me a charlatan and a fraud and a fake, and I needed to work on myself. And she is somebody who goes into many of the Soul Tribes chats. She knows who I am. She's been in my chat. She was directly pointing her finger at me, and I take no shit. And she is fully a cunt and a fucking bitch for that. So the channel that I was on, he took the video down, understandably. But I just wanted to come on here, apologize to all of them for putting them into that situation, because I was not stopping. You cannot stop me when I'm mad. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Hold on, Mom. I'll be down there in a minute. But yeah, so I just wanted to reiterate and have it on my channel that I don't like her. Genevieve, I don't like you. You fucking cunt bitch. Do never cut. Please, if you ever see her in my chat, block her. She's not allowed in here. I stand by what I said, but I do apologize for saying it on somebody else's panel and putting you guys into that situation. So that's the 4th time. Number 4. Let's go back and listen to this amazing song Kaz made for me, though, because it's so good and it's lighthearted, and let's listen to it.
Cool. Yeah, Al. They'll be here soon. I'm patient.
Nick says, LOL, wow, I agree with you, Amber. That's so hot. Yeah, being a bitch, I guess, is hot, but it's also, yeah, it is literally, it's hot. Like fucking fire was fuming out of my fucking eyes, dude. Haters will hate, and that bitch hated, and she had no reason to, because she does not know me. She has no idea what I've done to get to the point where I'm at, and for her to disrespect me in somebody's chat where I go and I do lives with them and we have fun together and stuff, for her to like disrespect me like that was just completely rude, out of line. I would have never done that to any of you. I would never do that to any of you guys. I would never disrespect you like that. So when somebody disrespects me like that, you're gonna be called out of your name. I don't put up with it. So yeah, so I love you, Kemba, and I know that you understand where I was coming from. So I know you're not mad at me or anything. Nobody really has the right to be mad at me. Not even that bitch. She fucking started it. So but anyways,
she doesn't know what she's dealing with, does she?
Yeah, people think that they take my kindness for weakness. They think, oh, like she's so nice to everyone. But that was like being sucker punched. I felt like she sucker punched me. And I was like, whoa, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, you're not going to come and sucker punch me, bitch. I'll fucking fuck you up. Like, if she was in front of my face, she probably would have left with a lot of bruises. Like, I don't fuck around.
Absolutely. She wouldn't have left.
Do not disrespect me like that. Yeah, don't do it. So, don't, I love you too, Kemba. But yeah, so this is kind of like our chill night. We got like Kaz had issues at work. She got to vent. I vented. Soul Tribe for life. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Nicholas. But yeah, so it's just like, like I'm nice, but I'm not that fucking nice. And I can be a fucking destroyer. So Not a destroyer
Yeah,
in your life. Like I would never come and destroy your
It's
life
like
because
the
you made me
Planet
mad.
X. You think Planet X is big, you witchy ambers. Blah, destroy it.
It's not right. It's rude. And you say you're a part of the not you. I'm talking about Genevieve. Genevieve, you say you're part of the Soul Tribe. Well, you suck. Your fucking videos suck. You're fucking boring.
Not our tribe.
No
Not
one
feel like
fuck
that.
about you. And I tried to be nice to you, and you went off on me in someone's chat, and you think I'm just gonna sit back and fucking let that slide. This is gonna be the one and only video that I speak about this, unless you want to come at me, and then of course I'm gonna come back at you. But it was a direct attack in the chat because I said, "Are you talking to me?" And she continued to talk directly to me, and I said, "You don't even fucking know me." And she just kept going, and that's when I was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna speak my piece." So anyways, yeah, so after this live, like I'm over it. Like I just need to let people know, like, if you want to come at me, okay, that's fine. But I'm not going to sit back and stay quiet. So
Absolutely not.
yes, I am. Yes, I am. Genevieve, yeah. See, nobody knows who you are, Genevieve. They don't even know how to spell your name, you stupid cunt.
I don't want to know.
No, I'm not going to tell people how to spell her name either. She's fucking boring and she's weird, so who cares? So we're going to finish playing the song. I actually have to use the bathroom, so I'm going to step away for 1 second.
Okay, you can pee.
And then Kaz can hang out with you guys and listen to the song that Kaz made me. We'll finish this song and I'll be right back.
Okay. You've got some beautiful dragons in your video.
I like this video.
beautiful, isn't it?
Kaz is the dragon lady. So her channel again is,
You're echoing.
I know why.
You've got two of you up. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Home sweet home.
Here we go. That's kind of cool. I like this beat too.
Home sweet home for Laurie, yeah. Good. Different.
So Kaz's channel is Kaz Hawk. Show you at the bottom here. CAZHAWKE. Whoops, I didn't mean to move that. I'm going to turn it down. Then we can listen to it in the background.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, all of that was Kaz's music. She makes it all by herself. She's awesome. So
I
Thank
make
you,
the music,
Nicholas.
then I have to
Nicholas
make the
Pauline.
video so I can upload it to YouTube. To give
Yeah.
you something to watch as well.
Her vibes are super nice and chill that you can kind of just, clean the house to, or smoke some weed to, or just chillax and meditate to. So she makes great music. So
Thank you.
yeah, definitely follow her.
I make it for you guys, for all of you, for everyone,
Yeah.
to make you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to go. I'm going to switch here so I can go down. I just put the other earphone in my ear and I got an echo and I was like, what are my words? So I'm going to go down and help my mom, but I'll be talking to you guys. I got to feed the dogs. So.
Okay.
But I am still here.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mama.
How's your mom?
She's good. She's been Christmas shopping today.
Shopping? Again, really? She's always shopping.
Feed. I know. Well, it's Christmas.
Yeah, that's a good excuse.
Yeah. I know. I have no idea what to get her for Christmas. She's one of those ladies where it's just like, you have everything. I don't know what to get you.
Get her a shopping voucher.
Yeah, I could do that. It's not as fun.
She likes
you
to
know?
shop. Get her some gift vouchers or something to shop with.
Yeah.
Then she can buy her own stuff, can't she? My
That's
dad's like that. My dad's really difficult to buy for. And he lets you know as well. If you bought him something shit he doesn't like, he tells you, oh, that's great, kid. I know what I'm going to do with it. And I'm like,
It's like,
Please,
do you
Dad.
have the receipt? Do you have the receipt?
I do. I'd keep the receipt and throw it at him. The only thing he ever liked, what I got him, was an aerial photograph of his property. Because that's what he liked, in my eyes, more than his family, was his house. He loved that. But there you go. No, it's not that bad, really. Get on. He came to see me the other day and bought my Christmas present and gave me 50 quid, which I thought was really kind.
Oh, that's nice.
I wasn't expecting it at all. He's bought me a cordless Hoover with an attachment that comes off a handheld, so I can do my car and get the cobwebs down that he keeps seeing. I thought, you've only got me it to make me clean the cobwebs, which I like. They catch the midges, but it is good actually. I've been hoovering everything in the corners, and it's really good for a cordless one.
I just told my mom about how I've been coming on here and reiterating what I've been saying, and my mom just looked at me and she's like,
"Oh, Amber, not again!
I'm not again."
Not again." Yeah.
What's quid? Quid is
It's cash. It's the slang for money. 50 quid is like you say $50.
50 pounds.
The English say quid. It means pounds. Yeah, 50 quid. 50 pounds.
50 pounds. 50 something. 50. So quid could mean. Never mind. It couldn't mean American.
Quid just means cash. 50 bucks. It's just our slang. We say like, how much is that? And they'll go 2 quid, 2 pounds. Or a couple of quid.
Couple of bucks.
Pounds. Yeah, it's just the same, just the slang word.
Oh, so it sounds like bucks, like how we say bucks. You guys say
yeah,
quid.
Exactly. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just how you say 50 bucks. And not dollars, you know what I mean? It's easier to say quid than pounds. It's quicker to speak. Yeah.
I love that background music.
Go on, hear it.
Nick learned. Hey, I'm so glad that you found your cat, or that you got your cat back. Like, I feel like it's been a couple months since the last time I talked to you, Nick. And he knew where his cat was, because they moved. If I remember correctly, they moved, and then the cat took off. So they've been going back, and the cat's been living wild, and it hasn't wanted to come back to them. And he finally trapped it, and it's back home now.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That must have been like quite a trauma not having your cat with you when you moved house. It'd be like half of you missing.
Yeah, that's their baby, and he has. I think if I remember correctly, he has a son, and that's his son's cat, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I wouldn't stop until the cat was with me either. I'd make sure it was happy back with it. I just got a this is Unwind Let Go, isn't it? I can hear it.
What's that?
I'll tell you which other one's good, Amber, as well, for a different vibe, is Alchemist Love, that I made for Julianne with the didgeridoos, especially for Julianne Payne.
Oh, that's dope. Is that your song too?
What?
The song. Oh, that's the same song. I like that part.
What? On One Let Go, this one playing?
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. It's like sexy.
It's just, yeah, chill. This was made for Crystal. You
It's
don't see her
beautiful.
much
I
now.
like it.
Crystal,
It's
Crystal off the Andromeda 7.
yeah, Crystal. She makes soaps and different things.
Yeah. I made this one for her.
It's
But
nice.
she's
I like
not on
it.
there anymore, is she?
I don't know. I think a lot of people have left.
Yeah.
There's still some people on there. Like, I think that
Yeah.
they've rotated.
She was the host, though, wasn't she?
Yes. Yeah, she was.
And then I think Thingy. What's the name? Who does it now? Not Laurie, the other one, Laurie and
Starts with a T. Shit.
not oh
I love this song. Hell yeah.
can't remember her name. I've got brain freeze.
I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
Is it T? You sure?
I thought it started with a T.
I was thinking Anton. Got this Spanishy surname. Anton. No.
Let's see if anybody
have
in
to
the
look
chat
now.
remembers. Probably not.
Tina, not to know. That's Trina.
No. Damn it. What's her name? She's a Cancer. I remember her sign. She's a Cancer.
Yeah. And her name is?
I'm having a brain fart. I don't know why I can't remember her name. It's driving me nuts.
This is what happens when I'm in live things. I can't think of the words to speak. It is.
Oh,
It's
wow.
quite frustrating. I had it then, and it just went. I'm gonna have to go and have a look. Come on, Amber.
Home and content. Wait, let's see what Nick said. Nick said, he's home and content as can be now. More affectionate than before. Keeps begging for more milk. Aw. Good. I'm so happy that your kitty came back. That's great.
You should get your kitty a cow so you can have all the milk you want now. You don't have to beg. You're home.
You don't have to eat wild mice anymore. You can eat home cooked
You
food.
can eat.
But yeah, I'm fully expecting a nice video that's against me coming up soon, because that seems to be the theme of a lot of people right now, is people are arguing a lot. So I am fully expecting a nice video snap clap.
I think, Amber, the moon and was there a conjunction as well? That
Mars and Moon.
That's right, yeah.
So how I look at Mars and Moon, which I could be wrong, but for my own understanding of it, is that there's going to be a lot of hidden things that is going to come to surface, and it's going to be coming to surface with a bang. People are going to be pulling out aggression out of us. So just be prepared. Just be prepared, because it's already happening.
Well, I am. I had a little taster today.
Yeah.
They just weren't prepared. That's all for me.
Josie,
I
cuteness.
wasn't. But there you go. I'm gonna not fail and be arrogant. I'm not gonna give in to arrogance.
Nick says,
Even though-
I'm Team Amber for life. I'm a huge fan. Thanks, buddy. I try to keep it real, and I try to do things for people, and I do things out of the kindness of my heart. and I don't have to do that. And so when somebody
No,
comes out and tries to say I'm something other than that, it's very, very shocking, you know?
absolutely. And even if we had seen her, if I'd seen her, I would not have believed. Well, I know you're not that anyway. But, you know, people wouldn't have listened. If they know who you are, they would have stood up. Is the video, it's been took down, yeah, I take it.
He didn't put it up.
Good.
Josie said she's been snappy with her mom because she's been fucked up with her words. Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
there's a line that we have to draw where it's like don't talk to me like that, you know? Like I didn't fucking deserve that. You came out of left field.
absolutely.
No.
She stepped the mark, stepped over it big time. Below the belt.
And anybody who does that, you have to stick up for yourself. Like you can't just let people try to ruin your name and your reputation and everything you've worked for. Like, and that's
Especially on a live.
it's gonna
People don't want to see that. Or,
no, they
or
if you seen how I went off, you probably would have been like, oh my God, you know, because I acted like a complete fucking fool. But you know, it is what it is. Like I'm not.
you're defending yourself, Amber. Don't see it as a fool.
Yeah, no, I don't regret it. I didn't regret it yesterday. I don't regret it. Like it's fine.
No,
Like
good.
don't fuck with
regret.
me. And
Yeah.
the more that, you know, like people see you, the more there's going to be haters, and I know that. But just be prepared that I will talk shit back. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and take it. I don't do that. That's not my style. Never has been.
Uh-huh.
But you know, like I think my learning, because I always try to think of what is my learning lesson from all of this, right? Well, my lesson to be learned here is to not disrespect somebody else's live and go off and start cussing and saying all this foul stuff on their live. Go to my channel, do it on my channel. So that was my
Yeah,
lesson is, you know, fight your own battles on your own channel, you know.
sure.
Don't because that whole he was on there for like 3 hours and he pulled the whole thing down, and that was 3 hours of his time that, you know, I could have probably helped by just not saying
You might be
anything.
editing it and put it back on. You never know.
Yeah, I would honestly like to see it because I really would have liked to take screenshots for proof that it wasn't misunderstanding, you know, it wasn't a misunderstanding. But it's okay. Like I said, tonight is the last time I'm gonna vent about it, and if she comes at me, then whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like honestly, this is my last go around with that. So
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that I have to cry, I have to be mad, I have to express my emotions in order for it to go away. Like I can't hold
Yeah.
stuff in, because if I hold stuff in, it'll be way worse. So
It's not healthy, is it?
mm-mm.
Same here, mate. Same. That's why I did my little tantrum at work and went home and walked out.
Yeah, I
Because
think
if I
a lot of us
stayed,
are.
I would have probably been done for assault.
Right. Yeah. See, that's that moon and that Mars conjunct
Yeah.
together, you know?
So
And
I
then
did the
there's a
same
bunch of us.
thing and I walked off away from it. Changed my reality to something different before it got messy.
Sometimes it got to get messy.
It does. And
Josie says
I could see,
Go ahead,
I
babe.
just, you know, I felt like I was being ganged up on and I would have retaliated in a I could take the world on mode.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be in that feeling. So I removed myself.
Yeah, I've gone through
Quietly.
issues. I've gone through issues too, Josie, like with my mom in the past, you know, and you have to hold your ground. Like I held my ground with my mom, and I actually got pretty belligerent and said some pretty crazy shit that was actually very true, but the truth hurts, right? So I mean, it happens, but guess what? My mom and I have a completely different relationship now. Like it's completely changed because I was honest.
Yeah.
So sometimes the truth hurts, but it
It
sometimes
heals as well.
yeah.
Which
So
is even better. Yeah. It's made it stronger by being truthful about what needed to come out on in the moment.
yeah, and sometimes it takes, certain people to trigger that to come out of you for you
Yeah.
to show like this is who I am, and then people go, "Oh, that is how you are.
Yeah.
Maybe I should
They press
stop."
the right buttons or the wrong buttons, should I say. It's like when someone says, don't touch that button, whatever you do, they go and touch it, and then they see why you should not press that button.
Oh, Josie. Josie says she's talking about her mom. She says, "How can she be at my house and put everything up high where I can't reach it? I'm in a wheelchair." Jeez. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that sucks.
it feels personal, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It feels like she's trying to
To
piss
fuck
you
with
off.
you. Yeah. It's like if you can't be in my house and like help like respect me, and like family is supposed to help each other, not to
And
make things worse and
knowing you
harder.
can't reach it because you're in a wheelchair, it must be quite obvious that you're not going to be able to reach it. And putting them there in your house so you can't reach it, that's quite
That's a low
damn
blow.
rude and selfish, isn't it?
Mhm. I think right now people are testing each other is what's going on.
Definitely winding
Nick,
each other
Nick,
up, close ones.
yeah, honesty is the best way to go. And I guess somebody felt like she was being honest with me, according to her viewpoint the other day. But that was, I don't know. I guess her honesty just was not aligning with
Well,
me
she
that
should have
day.
waited and done it like you said on someone else, on your channel. And
No, not on my channel. Fuck her. Don't come at me on my
no,
channel.
but if she wanted to be honest with you, she should have had the respect to ask you maybe in a
My
different.
email, this is my email. It's amberdontero@protonmail.com. If you have an issue with me, just email me. Don't do that
Yeah,
kind of crazy
that's the
shit,
way. Yeah, 1-to-1.
Nick said, honesty is the best way. I can't handle fake people. Me neither.
Me
Josie says,
neither.
yeah, I feel that. Yeah, like Josie is a sweetheart. She's been my ride or die since day one. Like she's been here since day one, and she's such a beautiful soul, and it's so frustrating, just to hear stuff like that. It's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I hope your mom gets her head out of her ass.
Have you asked her, Josie? Have you just come out and said, why are you doing that? Have you done that bit? Yeah.
Good question.
See what she says. Maybe she doesn't know she's doing it. Or realise she needs to be made aware.
I'm coming back upstairs. I love this background music. Super chill.
Thank you.
Super chill.
But you like it.
But it kind of reminds me of what we just watched with with the in China with the spraying and stuff. It's like they expect you to just allow it. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna spray these toxins on you, and you're just gonna like it, and you're gonna
But
accept
I
it.
suppose with the spraying with drones, there's not a lot unless they've got a gun or a bazooka they can do about it to shoot them out the sky to stop it, is there?
Well,
Because
China, it's so controlled, right?
yeah, they need to get a blocker, something that shoots frequencies at these drones to make them malfunction. They need to design like a frequency defense system. The people do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they can protect themselves with a gadget, and it just blocks the frequency. It puts out a frequency that makes that machine malfunction or go the opposite way, away from them, out of their vicinity. It fires frequency at it. That just makes it spray the people that sent it, you know. You know, like when you get a
was
missile
funny.
that's chasing you, and then you can look into it if you're a good hacker and know what you're doing, to make it turn around and chase something else and move target. It can be done, can't it?
Yeah, I think with China is that they're, they have that the whole system of like they have cameras and stuff that recognize your face, and if you do something wrong, it docks you, right? So you're marked
You
as
need to
like
put a mask on.
it's like a social weird thing they have
Put
going
a
on.
mask on that makes you look like us, not Chinese, and wear that when you're out. So they don't recognise you. They could put me on as a face and they go, "Who's that? She's not in our system." She's not
Yeah.
Chinese. They've got to trick them. You've got to play them at their own game.
Yes, the social
And
credit
confuse them.
system.
Yeah, confuse the system of what they're looking at. Or
So
figure out.
Josie says that she is mindlessly doing things and she doesn't like where I put things. The things are not for her anyways. Yeah, it's like I don't care
none
what
of their
it's my
business.
house.
It's my house and it's my thing. So what has it got to do with you if she doesn't like? I'd say, right, Mum, if you're not going to behave properly when you're in my house, then don't touch my things, for one. And if you can't do that, then don't come round till you've learned how to behave properly, please. And respect my things. That's what I'd say. If you don't like them, don't look at them, don't touch them. They're mine. But don't move them so I can't have them or get to them. That's really bad.
Kaz has that like blues type music, that chill blues music.
I have a lot of different styles. I never know what style it's going to be until I start.
Yes, it's the social credit system, Nick, and China, Josie, yes, has points on people's lives, so you get docked. So if you tell someone to fuck off, then you get docked on your social credit, and then they like keep tabs on you.
Well, they can stop you going to restaurants and stuff because you've got too many dogs against your name, your score, and it can stop you being able to fly or go to, say, the cinema because you scan this QR code that brings up your information, and if you've got too many, bad or points taken from you, you're not allowed in or you're not allowed out.
Mm-hmm.
It's for everything. And then what happens is if you're queuing up to say going to an event, the drones come and hover and scan and they're there to scan the QR code of the people queuing to get in, and they scan everybody. You have to scan it, point it at the drone, and they just appear from nowhere. These drones to scan these codes to find out who's there. How crazy is that? It's bizarre, isn't it? Do you think about it? That's why they overload you with trying to remember your passwords and everything for this and that and blah, blah, blah. And PIN numbers, and they make it make you feel so difficult. It's so difficult to remember which PIN, that PIN, this password, that password. So they can bring in the all-in-one barcode that you just have in your arm that looks after all of those details and stops all that confusion of having to remember. And you can have everything on just a scan, one chip, all your money, all your finances, all your addresses, everything. And that's how they make it appealing to you, isn't it? By overwhelming you for years, and then gradually bringing in that you don't need money, you don't need cash, you don't need passwords. Why not just have it all on one chip on your arm? Save the bother of remembering your keys, your purse, you're losing your wallet, your credit cards. It's all there in you. I couldn't think of anything more disgusting.
Yeah.
I
Good
like
night,
having
Nicholas.
cash on me. Some cash always, even if it's a few quid. I don't like using plastic for everything. You know what I mean? I like to know where I'm at with my money. You know? And I like it when I can't remember my PIN number because it makes me remember it. It makes me learn it again. It uses my brain. It reminds me to remember it. I'm not forget. You know, keeps things functioning. And having it done for you, which just slowly just taking away the use of your abilities to remember things. Get to a stage you won't even have to remember what your name. Oh, what's my name again? Oh, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh. You don't need to remember that. We'll remember it for you. Beep.
All right, you guys, we're going to end this broadcast. Kaz, stick with me, but we are going to end this. I appreciate everybody for sticking around and hanging out and talking to us.
Thank you.
We'll be back. We'll be back for sure.
Nice
Josie
company. Nice to
says,
have company.
we
on
battling
Friday.
at moment because she got evicted because a lying neighbor helped her get a new place is work. Oh. Yikes. Damn. Yeah, like there's lots of stuff going on right now with everybody, I think. Well,
There is,
Josie, if
isn't
you ever
there?
want to talk, you can email me, amberdontarot@protonmail.com, babe.
And me. Or if you ever want to come on and chat and just
Yeah.
let it out loud.
You don't have to show your
We're
face.
good-
You can
we're
show an
good ears.
avatar.
Yeah, we're good ears.
Yeah. You can always come and vent. I trust you. I know you're not gonna, do anything crazy. So Yeah, you can, if you ever want to come on here, Josie, and speak your mind, you can put a cute little picture of a cat or whatever you want on your avatar. You don't have to show your face. So you can even change your name and we can call you something else. So if you ever feel like venting, you can. But yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, you're more than welcome. Just let me know. Just
It's
email me so I
important,
have your
right?
email address, amberdawntarot@protonmail.com. You email me, say, hey, this is me. I don't think I have your email as far as I'm aware. So just do that and then I'll have it already in there and ready to go. And I can send you a link if you ever feel like it.
It definitely, it really is important to have events, and that's what friends are for, yeah.
Yeah.
To be there for you when you need a vent out
Yeah.
loud.
That's what tonight was for. Tonight was a venting night. Tonight was a venting night. So sometimes we have to do it.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
needs to be done. I love the way Amber, she'll go, I need to vent. She'll send me an email and she'll go, I need to vent. You want to chat? Or vice versa, don't we? And I go, come on, let it out. Let it all out. And we do, don't we? And it's so much better afterwards. And I go, come on, let it out. My turn.
I just don't like being disrespected and talked
I
to like
know.
that. Like
But
you don't know
it's still
me. I
good.
don't deserve that. Fuck off.
Exactly.
If you think that I deserve that, I'll give you a reason. I'll give you a reason to talk shit. Other than that, fuck you. Like, no. So. But yeah, so everybody, thank you for joining. Kaz, stick with me for a little bit, and you guys have a
Sure
good
thing.
night.
See everyone. Thank you.
Peace.
Love.
Bye.